What are acceptable mechanical vibration levels? Imagine your machinery humming along smoothly, without any strange shakes or rattles. That's what we aim for with vibration levels. When machines vibrate too much, it can lead to early wear or even failure. But what exactly is considered acceptable vibration? That depends on the type of equipment, how it's used, and the standards set by industry guidelines. Most vibration is measured in terms of velocity, displacement, or acceleration. For rotating machinery, velocity in millimeters per second is the most common measurement. For example, standards like ISO 10816-3 give clear limits for machines over 15 kilowatts and operating speeds between 120 and 15,000 revolutions per minute. These limits divide vibration severity into zones. Zone A is typical for new machines, Zone B is acceptable for long-term use, Zone C is not good for continuous operation, and Zone D is severe enough to cause damage. In practical terms, machines should ideally stay within Zones A or B. Vibration levels should not go beyond about 1.25 times the boundary between these zones. Keeping vibration within this range helps prevent breakdowns and keeps machinery running reliably. Different equipment types have specific limits. Electric motors and generators, for example, usually have manufacturer-specified maximum vibration levels, often expressed in velocity RMS. For speeds below 600 revolutions per minute, displacement measurements are used, but for higher speeds, velocity is the standard. In marine settings, vibration velocity limits for machinery and structures are typically around 45 millimeters per second RMS, within a frequency range of 4 to 200 Hz. Foundations and mounted equipment should stay below these limits to avoid fatigue damage, which can happen over time if vibrations are too high. Sometimes, a fatigue analysis is needed if vibration levels get close to these limits. For buildings, where vibrations can affect occupants, acceptable peak acceleration is much lower, around 0.015 meters per second squared, to prevent discomfort or structural issues. To sum up, acceptable vibration levels are defined by standards like ISO 10816-3 and other industry-specific guides. They depend on the machine type, size, speed, and how it's mounted. Most heavy machinery should stay below about 45 millimeters per second RMS to avoid damage. Monitoring vibration levels regularly helps spot issues early, so maintenance can be planned before problems develop. Always agree on these limits with machine suppliers and users, considering how the equipment is used. Understanding these vibration limits is key for keeping machines running smoothly, planning maintenance, and ensuring safety. Using standardized criteria makes it easier for engineers to evaluate equipment condition, prevent failures, and keep everything working at its best.